Kim, and welcome to Buy from Bout, the show that celebrates Barbadian micro-entrepreneurs and gives them the unique opportunity to share their brand story right with you. This week, we're doing Local is Global, a cadre of creatives unlike any that you have seen before in Barbados. First up is H Technique. Hartley, what's going on?
We're going on. I
cannot wait to see your jewelry.
Thank you.
Now, I know this is wearable art.
Yes.
And the very first thing I want to know is, how did you get started?
As a student, basically, with all the information and the science and stuff, I was just trying to figure out what I'm going to do when I leave high school. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't figure out. So the guidance counselor, gave me this thing to fill out, and it gave me all these pieces, this information. And there was George Brown had a a student fair. Mm-hmm. So I went and I passed through the jewelry section, the jewelry studio, casting, and it's like, I want to do that. That's it. That's me.
And that's where it was birthed.
And that's where it was birthed, yeah.
Now, I am looking at your pieces, and mm-hmm. I have the pleasure of wearing H Technique today. Absolutely gorgeous. And it is absolutely wearable art. I love it. What inspires some of your pieces?
Always it has to do with interaction between humans and metal and jewelry. Mm-hmm. Not just wearing a piece of jewelry because, oh, well, it's in fashion or whatever, but it's like, what is this going to do for me today? So I had a hard day, or you know what, I just want to wear this because I have a mean boss, and every time they talk to me, my ears is going to ring. I'm just going to touch it, and it's going to be like, yeah, I good, man. I good. I ain't got to talk to you. So it's always about the vibe and what it can do for you, keep you centered, whether it's going to make you in a happy place, take you to a happy place. This is what jewelry does. This is what it has always done. It's just that I'm bringing it back.
What I find is that your pieces are truly global. I can find these pieces anywhere. Mm-hmm. I want to find out the story behind some of these pieces. Mm-hmm. And this one is one of the very first ones that I want to hear the story behind this.
So this is rutilated quartz. It's basically a quartz crystal, and when it was being formed, little rutile gas and stuff, like impurities, for lack of a better word, would actually form at the same time. So when the crystal is forming, the needles start to form at the same time, and they crisscross, and they have this angle and this look, and it's almost mesmerizing when you see it. It
truly is mesmerizing. Mm-hmm. It is truly wearable art. I love it. They're pendants. I like that they're rings, earrings, the full gamut. Mm-hmm. So how long have you been in business?
I guess I've been doing my side business since I left high school, which was in the last millennium, a very long time ago. And I used to actually sell in jewelry stores and make and design in high-end jewelry stores. Mm-hmm. And it always dawned on me that I can actually take what would be considered inexpensive jewelry, and because it's inexpensive, I can actually make it to have the same look as high-end jewelry. So I started doing that, and then more and more as I do it, it's like, yeah, so this piece might be $100 or this piece might be $50, but it can look like, $1 million. And it's the feeling, trying to get that feeling across, that you don't have to buy, it's not buying cheap, you're buying an inexpensive piece that does the same thing as a really high-end piece.
I think all of your pieces look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
They all look very high-end, and this is truly Local is Global. Mm-hmm. So where in the world can we find some of your pieces?
On our website, or on my website, htechnique.com. Mm-hmm. You can always find all of that information there. You can reach me at our Instagram also too, which is htechnique59. Mm-hmm. If you go into Instagram, you can always message us. The telephones, it's better to message me on Instagram. It really is better because it pops up and
and you get it immediately.
Yes.
You can respond.
And on the website, the same thing. You can drop me an email, and I'm always there to ask questions. If you want to do custom pieces or something, or you see a variation that you want to do, we can do that also.
So customization is possible?
Yes, so most definitely.
Why should Bajan women have wearable art on their bodies?
Because it's a more of a compliment than an accessory, you know. So when you are feeling like you're invincible, then you should wear a piece of jewelry that makes you feel invincible.
I can tell you, I feel absolutely invincible today, and I think I look gorgeous.
Thank you.
So thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
And I cannot say enough how beautiful your pieces are. I'm glad that this is local is global.
It is.
I'm glad that you found your passion. You've turned your passion into purpose. And Bajans really do need to buy from Bout.
They do. They
Get
do.
a piece of wearable
and,
art.
You know, the question about buying from Bout here, a lot of people would say, well, you know, yes, you're supporting the economy and stuff, but you know, Mahalia has a song called talking. What's the word? What she says? Like you don't see me, kind of thing. That kind of stuff.
Yes.
It's called.
The name fails me now.
It is. Wait a minute.
But the message is absolutely
it is
clear.
Because we are walking by people, creatives who do amazing work, and we pass them as if there's nothing going on, like they don't exist. And we're actually the ones who take all the vibrations that you hear, and we put it into something that is wearable, and it makes your heart sing, and all of that kind of stuff. This is what creatives do. It's like music, you know, musicians do the same thing.
This is the music for your body.
There you go.
If you are looking for a piece of handcrafted Bajan wearable art, don't look no further. Go to H Technique, and we are doing what?
Buying
from Bout.
Yes.
Now it's summertime, the place hot, everybody cooking outside. And if you're cooking outside, you know we're talking barbecue time. In studio, we have Auntie Phyllis. I love it, Auntie Phyllis. Now the owner of Auntie Phyllis is with us today. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hi, my name is Wayne, and I represent Auntie Phyllis Bajan Barbecue Sauce.
From the first time I saw the branding, I was like, this sell off. Now tell me the story behind Auntie Phyllis.
Well, I used to do some cooking on the weekends, and I used to have to go to the supermarket, buy barbecue sauce, and then I would always have to come back and enhance it. So the point came where I decided, you know what, this is enough. I can probably make my own barbecue sauces. And then what I decided is that people just have one particular brand of barbecue sauce. But I decided, you know what, let me get enough flavors. And it's Bajan, rum, pineapple, Bajan's like a little heat, and you can got the original that you can do whatever you want to with it.
I like him. And Auntie Phyllis, everybody got Auntie Phyllis. Who is Auntie Phyllis?
Well, Auntie Phyllis was my mom. She's the person who taught me everything I know about cooking. From the beginning, you start with some little macaroni and cheese, and she taught me then, you know, how you can enhance your flavors in your food. And that's what I did with these sauces. So, unlike the other barbecue sauces that you may use, these all have flavors, original flavors, Bajan flavors
From Bout. Good. And you know what? I want to hear more about Auntie Phyllis, but I really want to taste it. So we're going to taste and talk as we go. That good with you?
Yes,
Good.
I have some chicken here that you can come and sample. I have some French fries that you can sample.
All right.
And I have here for you a container.
I can use the container.
Yes, and I have for you a fork, and you can use your...
I can try, and I can tell the people which one is my favorite.
That's fine.
We got the pineapple salsa.
Yes.
We got the original.
Yes.
We got a little mega burn with sweet heat.
Yes, which is a little spicy.
A little spicy.
And of course, you got the rum fusion. Everybody like a little something with a little rum, right?
The Bajan without little rum.
Yes. And the thing is, right, you can use these sauces with anything. Actually, our hashtag is perfect on any meat. And whether you're grilling, whether you're putting it in a stew, whether you're baking, if you want to put it in your macaroni pot, you want to make it your pizza sauce, the sauces are just there for everything. There, as you see, you eating chips, I use it as a dipping sauce.
Okay.
Perfect on any meat and your veggies too.
And your veggies too.
Yeah, compliments everything.
Phyllis,
Well, you can find Auntie Phyllis on Instagram. You can find Auntie Phyllis on Facebook. We have a brick and mortar setting in Draxall Hope, St. George. And you can
Draxall, say that slowly so Bajans know where you're going. Where?
Draxall Hope, St. George.
St.
In
George.
the rural parish of St. George.
Wonderful.
And you can contact me at 850-0180.
Now, I am a big proponent of swapping out one of the foreigner things for one of we things. Auntie Phyllis is a winner for me, for sure. Now, tell me, you got any plans about doing anything else in the future?
Of course. Lots of things. And look out for the fish sauce to come.
Fish sauce to come too. So protein now, and you're talking a little bit of fish. Sweet. Now, you are very passionate about your brand.
Yes.
And you tell me you're going to be diversifying and doing maybe some fish. What has been the greatest reward? Because you're wearing your mummy on your shirt. It's Auntie Phyllis.
Yes.
What has been your biggest achievement that you've been proud of?
Well, the fact that what she taught me, I was able now to put it into a bottle. It is something that everybody can enjoy. Not just locals, but people from the region, people from the international scene. They can come and they can experience what Auntie Phyllis in Bajan is like. And this shirt I have on is an actual silhouette of a photograph of my mom.
Excellent. So where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram at Auntie Phyllis Bajan Barbecue Sauce. You can find us at Draxall Hope in St. George, our actual brick and mortar location. And you can telephone us at 850-0180.
Wayne, why is it important for Bajans to buy from Bout here?
Well, I would tell you this, Kim. 1, I'm a Bajan. 2, I know what Bajans like. And 3, when we as micro-entrepreneurs buy from each other, we build families, we support families, we grow the economy. And although we are a small island, we help people to see that we are creative with big hearts, and whether it's regional, whether it's international, they can take part in what we have as local.
Wayne, it has been a pleasure. I am enjoying Auntie Phyllis, and I can't wait to get my bottle because it is bought right from here. Hi, and welcome back to Buy From Bout Here. Today we're talking local is global. Brands that are local but could easily be global. We have Jessica in studio. Jessica, what's going on?
Just hear you.
I am so glad that you are here. And you have an amazing brand story as a creative. So I want us to start at the very beginning. Tell me about your year.
Okay, so my year has been definitely a whirlwind, literally. Last year, I would have said, okay, I am going to leave Barbados and I'm going to go on this trip because it was definitely inspired by all the things that were happening. Countries were shutting down and just wanting to say, well, I'm going to do this bucket list. And I ended up all over the world.
You said there's a Bajan everywhere.
Definitely.
Tell Bajans where you went.
I went to New York, Kenya, Santorini, Egypt, Mexico, Los Angeles, Ghana, South Africa.
Everywhere.
Yeah, across 3 continents.
Across 3 continents.
Yeah.
What was your experience like?
My experience was definitely beyond my wildest dreams. And it really showed me that even when you're miles apart and you're living miles apart from people, there's still a common thread that connects you. Like, no matter how different the cultures were, there was still a familiarity there and something that you could feel like at home with.
And it certainly inspired your brand.
Yes, it did.
Tell us the name of your brand.
So the name of my brand is actually Cynthia. And it is a tribute to my mom because she was a travel agent. And I felt like in this journey, I was paying homage to her. Yeah.
That is amazing. So as your tribute to Cynthia, tell us about some of the products.
Okay. So when I would have gotten to Ghana, I would have decided, well, this is the home of shea butter. Like, I definitely need to know how this was made, meet the women, and possibly get some from the source. So I go there, take a plane and everything, and I realize just how beautiful and how pure and how rich this product is. And I say, I'm going to bring back some for myself. And then the orders just keep coming in, and I was like, okay, definitely need to, like, share the experience and be able to bring global, local. Yeah.
It certainly is global and local.
Yes.
Now, Cynthia, the brand, is the shea butter.
Yes.
But I see some other products here. Tell me about
Yes.
some of the other things.
So these are also part of Cynthia. So the ones in the back here, all these colors that you're looking at, these are actually called Sappho sponges. So in Barbados and the Caribbean, we're used to washcloths. But there, they actually use these nylon meshes to shower, exfoliate, and really get rid of any dead cells and all
So
of
you
that.
scrub your skin with these?
Yes, you really
Okay.
do. So that's the coarse one.
Okay, so tell me what's the name again?
Sappho sponges.
Sappho sponges.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So those are the coarse ones, and these are the soft ones. And when they open up, you actually can do this motion with it.
Well, you know you're going to open it up. I know somebody at home is you want to know
Yeah.
what you can do with this.
Yes.
I like the feel of it.
Yes. That definitely gives you a deep scrub, especially if you're active, that kind of thing.
It will take off all the sweat and the dirt and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you are used to the washcloths, I would recommend the soft ones.
Okay.
So this is the soft one. You can feel it.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Oh, this is nice. I like these.
Yes.
And it's so innovative.
Yes.
Clever and simple.
Yes. And with them being nylon, it's actually antibacterial. So all you have to do is use it, rinse it, hang it up.
Oh, sweet.
That's it.
Now, shea butter, and you got me.
Yes.
Every Bajan used to shea butter, shea butter, shea butter.
Yeah.
So tell me about this shea butter and the experience when you saw it being made.
Right. So when I saw it being made, I'll start there. There were women of all different ages, from the grannies, the aunties, the moms, children that were strapped to the back of their moms while their moms were stirring the shea butter in the cauldrons. And it was so pure, just so nutty. You saw like all the nuts being roasted by the sun. And it is a really fully woman organized business and process. And what I realized was the mass produced shea butter that we get, that is sent overseas, repackaged, and sometimes it has additives and that kind of thing, as opposed to this one, which is pure. There's nothing in it, no preservatives, no additives. It's actually so pure, it's edible. Because I truly believe if you're going to put something on your skin, it should be pure enough for you to eat it.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is absolutely amazing. Now, tell Bajans why they need to buy from Cynthia the brand.
So they need to buy it because it's pure, genuinely pure, and it is connecting and bridging the gap between Africa and Barbados. And you can't get anything better than this locally at all.
Where do we find you?
So right now I'm on Instagram and I'm working to be stocked in different locations, and I'll be sharing that information on the Instagram as I go.
Okay, so what's your Instagram handle?
So it's cynthiathebrand.co.
Okay, wonderful. Jessica, this has been an amazing conversation.
Yeah.
I certainly love to see and follow you on social media and
Yes.
encourage Bajans. Follow your dreams and your passions. You never know where it will take you. And don't forget to do what? Buy from Bout. Welcome back to Buy from Bout. Now in studio we have Z. And Z is an awesome creative and she has got some cupcakes for us today. First, I want to hear her brand story, how she started in business. And we not just eating today, we actually trying today. So Z, what going on?
Hi, Just Hey Sweet, how are you?
Great. Tell me about your business.
Okay, well, my business is Sugar Steak Bake Shop. We specialize in bespoke cakes and desserts for any occasion. We mainly use fondant and buttercream, and we make lots of different things. Really, really interesting stuff.
Well, you're talking about interesting stuff and I definitely am excited to try.
Yes,
Thank you
please.
so much for coming here.
Thank you for having me.
Girl, tell me what to do.
Okay, so today we're going to do some simple cupcakes. So which one do you want to do? We have red velvet and we have vanilla, which we're going to use with salted caramel.
Salted caramel? Mm-hmm. Okay, you got me in one with the salted caramel. I want to do all two both.
We can do that. There
Good.
we go. Yes.
So tell me what to do next.
Okay, so first we're gonna be filling the vanilla cupcake. This is some salted caramel, some homemade salted caramel. So just put,
Okay, so tell me how long you've been in business, my girl.
about 12 years, but 3 full time.
12 years, that's a long time.
Yeah, I've been doing it since I was a teenager.
What drew you to cakes?
I'm a foodie at heart. I love my stomach and I have a sweet tooth. So that's where it started. But Yeah, I've always had an affinity for the kitchen. I have fond memories of being in the kitchen with my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me what to do next, my girl.
Okay, so this is some buttercream, just some vanilla buttercream. You're just gonna twist the top. And I'm just gonna show you on one here just so
Before
that you
I
can...
try.
Yes.
So Sugar Stick. I like the name Sugar Stick. What inspired that name?
Really, I just like that most Bajans will chuckle at it. And they tend to remember it because of that.
Okay.
Of course, yeah.
Where we can find the Sugar Stick?
Sugar Stick Bake Shop, we can be found online, IG and Facebook. Our handle is Sugar Stick Bake Shop, on WhatsApp and email. So WhatsApp or call 820-9905, sugarstickbakeshop@gmail.com.
What's your favorite kind of cakes to make?
Salted caramel Bailey's tiramisu. It's a lot, it's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful.
It tastes awesome.
Girl, show me how to do the
There
thing
you
here.
go. So we're just gonna hold this, so we're gonna squeeze.
So tell me why Bajans need to buy from Bout.
There you have it. Why Bajans need to buy from Bout. One, we need to support our own. And we have so many very talented craftsmen in Barbados, you know? Many people doing really interesting things, and, you know, we are capable.
What's been the best part of being a micro-entrepreneur?
Freedom, having some freedom. With entrepreneurship, I have to work a lot. I have to work hard. I work maybe harder than I've ever worked for somebody.
That's true.
It is quite rewarding.
Absolutely rewarding. So you would recommend entrepreneurship then for sure?
Definitely.
Definitely?
Definitely. Yeah.
Best advice that you have taken?
Best advice I have taken? Be consistent. That is the most important part of entrepreneurship. I realize for me, I don't do much marketing, and most of my business comes from word of mouth. So it's, be consistent and people will gravitate towards you.
What's your best seller?
My boozy cakes. My boozy cakes are my best sellers, apart from my fondant cakes. I specialize in fondant, so we make a lot of really exciting, mainly character cakes and stuff like that. Some realistic stuff. So between the boozy cakes and the fondant cakes, yeah.
So I will give you the last word.
Okay.
Why do Bajans need to buy from Bout?
Why not? Why not? That's the question. We have so much, we have everything here really and truly. We don't need to go out elsewhere. And we're going to be supporting ourselves, literally the economy. We're going to be supporting small businesses, and that by extension is families, sending school children, there's no drawback.
That is so
And
true.
it's going to be quality, because this here is usually a labor of love. Yeah.
This is quality right here, so. Tell me what this is right here.
That's some Baileys. Baileys in a pipette.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, today we talked to a number of micro-entrepreneurs who have absolutely amazing brands, things that are local that could easily be global.
Yeah.
And this is a sweet treat to end it off.
Yes,
and
please.
Top quality. So Bajans, in your next shop, don't forget to buy from Bout. Absolutely. If you want to be a part of Buy from Bout, you can find us and follow us on Instagram at Buy from Bout, or send us an email at buyfrombouthare@gmail.com. Or just call Kim 266-0779. This has been Buy from Bout.